As an artist, I consider myself a social storyteller. Understanding how an individual or group relates to their social environment is of great interest.
My work combines still images with moving images in the form of vertical videos.
I like to look at forms of repetition or forms of commonality in order to bring images with completely different contexts into one.
And what I found interesting is that vertical videos enter a space of intimacy through the mobile phones, which are the first thing that we look at in the morning and the last thing that we look before we sleep.
I'm interested in technology and power structures in public space. So, for example, I've made work about artificial intelligent cameras. I like the idea of approaching technology with a kind of poetry.
My practice involves gathering unusual, disregarded, useless objects and assembling them into images that brings us to observe them differently, hopefully revealing something unexpected through their association or treatment.
I use photography, but also printmaking, drawing, and text. Those combined, ultimately that's my work.
So the topic resilience made me think directly about water. Water as a form of refreshment and renewal.
I am working on a project about the right to be forgotten. It relates to resilience in the sense that it's about awareness of our digital footprint and reclaiming our digital footprint.
This idea was the starting point for the work that I did for the competition, where I collaborated with a creative technologist and artificial intelligence, combining my personal videos of the past 3 years and the videos that people through social media decided to share of their own memories and their own small moments of life.
I had this image of all of us sitting on isolated boats, lost at sea, trying to safely get back home at the harbor while receiving conflicting and inconsistent messages from a failing authority, forcing us to appeal for pragmatism, creativity, autonomy, and the ability to solve problems.
With the arrival of COVID, during the last year, I lost my desire for everything, even photography. On the other hand, it's helping me to reconcile with my environment, to look at it with affection, to get to know my neighbors, to observe corners that were not interesting. In short, it has helped me to stop, breathe, and think about my own daily lives.
Being an ING talent definitely helped me to delve more into the project and to gain a lot of inspiration and motivation.
I understand that everything is a question of attitude, and thus patience is my best ally. This is my personal story of resilience.
My aim for this work is for people to stare at this video, where I hope that people will recognize themselves and their memories.
I think there's a lot of hope in art, a lot of hope in beauty, and therefore a lot of resilience in art.
We're all in the same boat, trying to be as resilient as possible.